Okay, so here's a little update a week or so later. I'm really closing in on having the whole back finished up. All of the braces are re-glued on the ends and in the middles, and the alignment has gotten real good all the way down. I didn't glue in between the braces all of that yet. I've been using these little hydration things that we use. It's just a little soap box drilled with holes, and we'll wet the sponges, put them inside the guitar, and then put the guitar in the case. And the reason that I'm doing that is I want, like, if I hold this up to the light, I can see through the little crack there, and I want it nice and tight where you can't see through it, but still flexible enough that it's not swelled together so that I can't massage the glue in there. And we also do a thing where we we'll use a suction cup with the glue and push it in there, and you can look inside and see when we've gotten a good penetration. So this little section before that brace is glued. Today I just did that when I finally got this like I liked it, so that alignment is wonderful. In between the next little brace, I did that yesterday, and this little guy right here, I left the guitar out of the case last night to get this to loosen up a little bit. So this was slightly misaligned and tight enough where it wasn't very flexible. So I'm waiting for it to just loosen up enough, overnight, where I can get this side pushed down and get a good alignment on it, and still get the glue in there. So that's one thing. So the back is almost completely re-glued. And we'll step over here. In your bag of goodies that you had brought, there were several pieces in there that were loose inside the guitar. And a couple of those pieces are what Gibson had installed as the little reinforcement strips to hold this center seam together. And I've glued those in before, but I've never had to recreate them. There are 5 sections here, and you only had 2 of the original ones. So I had to do a little investigation in trade secrets, kind of, to see what that was made out of. It's an interesting little strip. These are the original Gibson ones, and they're really flexible and really thin. They're about 50 to 54 thousandths. I don't know if you can see on the video, but they are curved. They're kind of radiused on the top side there and flat on the bottom. And so we thought that it might be a birch veneer, and I went and tried and got some birch plywood and machined it to where I just had the middle section and down to about 50 thousandths, and it looked pretty good and was pretty similar. We used double stick tape and take it to the belt sander, and it was really pretty similar. But I also had this piece of basswood veneer, and turns out we were onto the right thing with basswood. It looks and feels just a whole lot like it, but this new strip that I bought yesterday was not wide enough to do what I needed, so we had this chunk of basswood scrap in the shop. And so here's another one of your 2. Here's your 2 original Gibson parts right here. That's helping me machine these to the correct tolerance, the correct size. So I've gotten these basswood strips milled out of this piece, and what I'll do is use double-sided tape, stick them to this, and take them to the belt sander and work them until they're 50 to 54 thousandths thick and have the radiused ends, and then we'll measure how long they need to be and get them glued into the center. And it's really encouraging because of the color and shape and feel and everything is just right to match the old Gibson stuff. So anyway, that's what I've been up to, is trying to recreate the Gibson center strips there. And well, also what I'll do to get those glued in, I'll stick, you You can see the bottom side of this caul is radiused, and we'll get a series of magnets and stick the strip to the bottom here and put the glue on the little center strip, stick it inside the guitar, and then clamp it into place with magnets on the inside and the outside of the back, and get those all aligned. So anyway, making progress, and the back should be 100% done this week. So we'll see you soon.